Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Goodness gracious. What's going? Okay. Great. We're on, guys. Sorry about that. I technical difficulties for a second. My stream was lagging. Um, Hold up. Let me put out my live chat. Live chat. Live chat. Where is it? Whatever. Okay. Oh my days. Okay, yeah, I think we got it. Alright, gang. Welcome back to another Blue Archive live stream. And it's been a while since I've played Blue Archive or streamed in general. Actually, it's not been a while since I played Blue Archive. I literally played Blue Archive this morning, but I had to do my daily task. It's been a while since I streamed the Blue Archive. I think that's the right word of saying it. So yeah, actually been really busy a lot lately, as I stated in my previous stream. So that's hence why I haven't been streaming much. And as you could tell, the thumbnail for this video is very half-ass, because I made it in a rush. Yeah, I'm very busy man right now. Wait, why is it yellow over there? Collection. What intonation? Yeah, whatever. Yeah. So today I'm gonna read a story. Yeah, let's go, gang. Let's read a story. I hope this one will be better than the previous event story, because that previous one sucked ass, bruh. Oh nah, bruh. A story of friendship and youth. Very typical of Blue Archive. Wait, hold up a sec. Let me hear if my audio is working. Very typical. Yeah, okay, it's working. Alright, cool. Hey, that's the guy from the thumbnail. Okay, honestly, I'm gonna be so real. I don't think I have my hopes up for this event story. And the reason why is because the thing is, I haven't read through these characters their story, because you know they got a little story and whatnot. I haven't read through that one much. I've only read like a teeny tiny bit, and I was never really interested in them all that much. Out of all the different stories in Blue Archive, I think as of now these girls, I think they're the least interesting group thus far. Like I like Abydos, I like Force Closure Task Force, you know, I like the Game Development Department, I like the entirety of Millennium, I like the Eden Treaty group, which is the Makeup Work Club, and Volume F is like all of them combined. So, and Rabbit Squad, right? Rabbit Squad are really good as well. Really like Rabbit Squad. Then the next future stories are Abydos again. Then it was Game Development Department again, and Rabbit Squad again. But then there was a new group that we're focusing on, and it's these girls, and I just could not get into them. So I don't know. Maybe this might change my mind. Hopefully this will change my mind, but I really just, as of now, I really just do not care about them as much as the other Blue Archive groups, you know? Yeah. I mean, I also haven't seen like the fandom really like talk about these girls all that much. I think that's another reason why I just didn't get into them, is because usually I only like the characters if the fandom like really likes them. Like sometimes that's how I would. Ooh, Nagusa is here. Yeah, if the fandom was like really into them, then I would also get really into them. Like Rabbit Squad, like the fandom loved the Rabbit Squad, or the Fox Squad, the fandom also really liked, or uh Problem Solver 68, right? And these ones, no one is like really talking about them all that much. I think it's because they are like genuinely just not as interesting as the other groups in Blue Archive, so that's why. Unable to swim is kinda crazy. So you're gonna cut to the title. Okay, called it. I called it. It's so obvious. Man, try your bitches out. It's really obvious when the screen fades to black and then there's like one line of text after that, and it's like they're gonna probably show the title. I've read enough of these event stories to know. Well, that's enough negativity. We are supposed to be positive, right? Holy shit! 12 parts! I'm cooked. I'm cooked, bro. I'm absolute cooked. 12 parts! I hope each part will be as short as that one. Oh shit, bro. Okay. Okay. I kinda like the design of this. Oh, Shizuko is here. That's brilliant. I love Shizuko, especially since she didn't appear in the previous live stream. You know, the previous one she was like, goddamn sidetracked. Sidetracked. What's wrong with me today? Sidelined. That's the right word I'm supposed to use. She was sidelined. She was like on some kind of stupid vacation thing. You know, it's like, bro. Here's my reaction to seeing Shizuko again. Absolute cinema. I forgot to get my gaming glasses. Hold up. Gaming glass. Ah, there we go. Gaming glasses. No. Gaming glasses. Sometimes stern, sometimes soft. Their names echo throughout the city. You would be hard-pressed to find someone in Kivotos who doesn't know them. Why am I reading out in a Russian accent? That's weird. Why did I do that? What possessed me to do such a thing? Yeah, go! Yeah, that's me, Disney H. Hello everyone, I'm Disney H. Yeah. Say Nyan. Man, shut your bitches up. Yeah, that's goated right there. Look, Sensei is a dog lover. He's literally me. Would I say bark or wolf? I think I would be the type of guy to say wolf, no lie. Yeah, fuck cats. I hate cats. Actually, I don't hate cats. I'm more so just scared of cats. But I also think, no lie, dogs are better pets than cats if you really think about it. I hope you guys don't mind me going on this rant, but I just think, I think Degenerosity, you know, made a really dang good video, like, pets are the worst. I think that's what the video is called. And essentially that video, there's one segment where he talks about why dogs are really good, then later he talks about why cats are like the worst pets. And I'm like, wait, why you kinda right though? You know what I mean? Like, cats, they just kind of sit there, do nothing, you know, and they kind of like don't care about stuff. Like dogs, you know, dogs are very loyal. So yeah, I never understood the appeal of cats over dogs. Like, I know a lot of people, they prefer cats to dogs, right? And it's kind of weird because it's like, why? What benefits do you get from having a cat? They just sit there, they do nothing. You might as well have nothing at all. You know what I mean? A dog, you know, dogs will play with you. Dogs will, I will protect you or some shit. I don't know. See, dogs are, and you can play with them, right? They serve as entertainment. They serve as companions. Cats, you can't play with the cats. You see, if you play with a cat, right, like you do the little jangle, little feather thing, mouse attached to a rope bullshit, and you just jangle them in front of the cat. You see, you're not playing with the cat. You're not playing with the cat. You're playing the cat. Yeah, that's logic. You see, you're toying with the cat by doing that. You see, meanwhile when you play with the dog, right, the dog, will play with you. You throw the frisbee, the dog will catch the frisbee. You see, you're playing a part because you're throwing the... Okay, my rant was so bad that one person left, two people left the stream. Okay, my bad. But essentially, you throw the frisbee, and the dog catches the frisbee, the dog brings the frisbee back to you. It's the human plays, the dog plays, both are playing. That's cool. The cat, you're just toying with the cat. The cat's not having fun. You throw a frisbee, the dog is having fun. Obviously, they are wagging their tail when you throw them an item and they have to fetch. That's fun. When a cat has to catch a feather, they're doing it because they think it's a prey, right? Unless you're telling me the cat's fine hunting. Oh my god! No way, it's her. That's the villain from the previous event. I never thought I would see her again, but life is full of surprises. What was I saying again? Yeah, you see, when you like quote unquote play with cats, right? I don't think the cat is having fun because the cat is chasing stuff. The cat is in its hunting mode, and unless you're telling me that cats like hunting, which I doubt. You know, cats find it cats find it fun to hunt. I doubt that, because you gotta be on guard all the time. You gotta be fast and you gotta be agile. That's more of a workout if anything, bruh. And I'm gonna be so dang good with you, considering how lazy these cats are. I don't think these cats want workouts, you know. No lie. Can't believe I rambled about cats and dogs. Oh my days. First match of Hyaku Water Festival is Water Gauntlet. Okay. The rules are simple. You get wet, you get eliminated. Wow. That's so good. Boo! That's bad. Why would I say Nyan at the back? Ew, that's disgusting. That's horrible. Out of character sensei moment. This is horrible. 0 out of 10 game, bro. I'm gonna play the fucking Sora game instead. What's the name of that game? Sora Stella something. Sora. Goddamn. Stella Sora. Yeah, that looks like it won't have your character saying Nyan. That's the last thing I want. Okay, so essentially this whole story is about these group of people, and they want to get into this water competition, and they want to win. Okay. No, doesn't that really doesn't sound too bad of a premise. That sounds fun. Ha! Oh, they're calling you out. That's really bad. Damn. So she's like a prominent character. That is crazy. Let's go. Let's go. To be continued. Let's go. You know what? I will say this. I do like the art style. This is really great. I like the how the water obstacle course is designed. It's really visually pleasing, you know. Yeah, this little person, like, I didn't know she was a prominent character. This is a shock to the system. Thought she was only just there for a side gag. She had a whole line and whatnot. This is crazy. I can't believe this event story where she's not the main antagonist is using her better than in the other event story where she is the main antagonist. That is crazy. That really goes to show how that previous event kinda sucked ass. 10 minutes earlier. They're doing all the 10 minutes earlier, 10 minutes later bullshit. Whatever. Oh, that's that's so well animated for like no reason. Huh, that's crazy. That wow, all the budget go to that. I think all the budget went to that, no lie. Oh, I have 2 notifications. Oh, that's... Anyway, back to the video. They spend too much money on that wave animation. It's kind of crazy. But I can tell they were really proud of that wave animation because they keep using it. Honestly, that's really good. Okay, a shot at the sky. Definitely haven't seen that before. You know, I just realized that each 3 of these are from different clubs. I did not remember. This is from the Ninja Club, and this is from the Inner Discipline Club, and this is from the other one, the one with the I forgot. My brain is not braining today. The Yin Yang Club. Yes. There's a yin to every yang. What the hell? Who are these NPCs, bruh? Oh, it's a fight. Oh, the whole squad is here. That's actually wow. And there's a crab on Shisei. I sure hope the fandom doesn't make a joke about that, because crab in Japanese is a really funny word. A very cute and funny word, one might say. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, I put in auto. Let's just see how it plays out. Oh, so the crab is like a prominent part. Oh, that's a pretty cool animation. Oh, she can duplicate herself. That's nice. I'm joking, by the way. Oh yeah. They're going so hard on the animation for this event. It's kind of concerning. I love how they designed the wave, the water in this event. It's like so damn good. It's like, is this where all the budget went? Maybe. Oh, she said did the most damage. Oh well. 70 players eliminated. Match. Oh shit. Hello, testing. Testing, testing. Eliminated. Match. Oh shit. Hello, testing. Okay, yep, it works. He doesn't like being wet. It's so weird because, you know, usually whenever Blue Alpha characters like think to themselves, the background would turn like entirely completely black. But this one is stars. I don't know why. But yeah, kinda interesting. Yeah, I especially like the design of this obstacle course place. Is so like, wow, I really like that. It's such a nice design. I like the mountains at the back too. It's really nice mountains. It looks like real mountains. I really like that. They put in a lot of effort in designing this event specifically. It's kind of cool. Only 10 people will move on to the next round. Huh, interesting. Only 10 people will move on to the next round. This is the worst. To be continued. Alright. Wait, I know this song. This song played in one of the L2Ds. Which L2D was it? Which L2D was it? I definitely know this played in someone's L2D, but I forgot which one it was. Which L2D had this song? He's definitely a Hiraki Yako member. Well, you know, who cares, right? Let's just continue. Blue Archive has this weird obsession with making these emotionless, unhinged characters, right? I just realized because at first we got Shiroko, literally the main mascot of the game. Then we also got Toki as well, right? Also another emotionless character. I think we can also put Shisei into the mix. I don't know. Amy, I think that's her name. Eimi. Yeah. And then Nagusa. Nagusa. She's really emotionless. And she does some really unhinged stuff as well. Oh damn. Liar review plotline, perhaps. This could be a liar review plotline because this Kyo character is lying about, like, she's hiding the fact that she can't swim, right? And she's not telling any of the members, and eventually it's gonna become a third act misunderstanding liar review trope. That's what I suspect is gonna happen. And if I do get it right, then I don't know. I'll drink water or something. As crazy as it sounds, I hate to sound like a nerd, but did you know that the number of seats over here is actually like 16? There's 16 seats over here. And a little fun fact, Transformers the Ride at Universal Studios only has 12 seats. You know, because it's a 3 row and the row is like 4-3, right? And I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point, but essentially, isn't it crazy that this jet that is like this boat that is supposed to not carry lots of members, like people, has a higher capacity than a theme park ride? That's insane. That's crazy. Universal, take notes. Make your seaters 16, alright? Doing you a favor. Trust. They are so proud of that wave animation. They keep using it. This is like their fourth or fifth time using it. Just so proud of that wave animation. Honestly, I can't. They use it for like a sixth time. Honestly, I kinda like this. You know what? You know what? Maybe this event story could be goated. Because I'm genuinely to be continued. Even though I think that there might be some third act misunderstanding, tomfuckery going on, I think this might be a pretty alright, pretty good event story, all things considered. Because firstly, the visuals really nice water design. I like the design of the obstacle course. So visually striking of a design. You know, so vibrant, and maybe that's what I want more in life, more vibrancy. Less Zack Snyder, more color, less dull three color tone bullshit, more this kind of colors. I need more colors basically. And not just that, I think my rent might have scared some people off because there was like 3 people watching. Now it turned to 1. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, look at this. Look at the design of this water. That's amazing water. I love the design of that water. Look at the design of this rock formation. That's a brilliant the rock formation. Look at the design of that sky. That sky alone has more color than every Zack Snyder movie combined. And that's not an exaggeration. Yeah, and secondly, I think this is really showing the bond that these uh, characters have with each other, right? Because oh my god, that face, bro, that face. I think they know what they were doing with that face. See, these characters, all 4 of them, they have like this. They have a type of bond that's generic but yet refreshing for Blue Archive. It's a type of bond I see in lots of anime tropes like Nijigasaki, for example, like Love Live Nijigasaki, or what else? What else? I don't know. Maybe Ghostman Cry. I don't know. Mochi the Rock, perhaps. I don't know. But it's a very generic kind of friendship that they have, in which they are just friends, full stop. And honestly, that's such a great break. Like, you see the way they interact with each other, like, it's so natural. That's almost like it's not like I don't know how to describe. I don't know how to describe. But there's something so refreshing about this bond, because Blue Archive always has such, like, when the characters are with each other, it's like a very complicated kind of friendship that they have. But of course, I think that kind of complicated friendship is like really well written. But I think this one is very just simple. I think that's the right word. I think it's a very simple friendship that these characters have. And I think, you know, maybe it's such a breath of fresh air. Yeah. Look at how they are bonding, you know? It's a very simple but yet effective kind of friendship that these characters have. inflatable obstacle race. Yeah. I mean, of course, it's too early to judge because I don't think we're even halfway through the event story yet. But thus far, it seems pretty above average, I will say. I think this is, yeah, pretty like above average. It's very simple. It's very charming in a way, as of now. Hey, that's the name of the Love Live character. Ha ha ha, no one will get that deep cut reference. Are you ready? I know how that sounds like. I could visualize in my head how that sounded. And you know what? That's amazing. Like through text, I can visualize how it sounds. That's brilliant. You know what? Good job, translators. You guys did a great job. Yeah, I don't really know what's up with the stars background when she's having her load in her computer. Maybe that's explained in the mainline story, but I don't know. It's like how the previous event story, whenever the characters were thinking to themselves, like the size would like darken for like no reason. But I don't know. I think it's way less distracting here or something. Yeah. Oh. You know what? This should be the new thumbnail. You know what? Nah. I'm gonna make this the new thumbnail. What's this event called again? It's a flower blooms. Flower blooms. 100. I'll change the thumbnail. I'll change the thumbnail. It's a pretty damn good thumbnail. That makes for a pretty good thumbnail. You know what? Maybe later. Maybe later. Yeah. Oh no. Someone. What's this? Coconut oil. Oh no. Someone is being a little bitch. Oh my days. That's a bit far-fetched, did it? Grappling hook. Okay. Scoundrels is crazy. Next obstacle. Okay. I like how that synced in with the music. Scoundrels. Can't believe Scoundrels is canon in Blue Archive. Like the word is canon. That's karma, bro. That's a literal just karma. What? What? Isn't a what? Oh, oh my! She's running on water. I hope that's not some religious thing. Is Izuna? Is Izuna the son of God? Running on water is crazy. It's like she fell into the water. Someone needs to help her. You know what? I bet this is what's gonna happen. Right? Okay. I don't think they are doing the third act misunderstanding thing anymore. But instead, I think this is what's gonna happen. One of them is gonna jump in to save her. And they're gonna get eliminated. Watch. That's what's gonna happen. Watch. On the brink of elimination. See? See, I called it. Or I don't know, Sensei can do instead. That would like lose all of its comedic. I mean, not comedic. Lose all of its emotional impact and whatnot. Never mind, Sensei saved her. Boo. Bad. Okay, so I guess they are doing the third act misunderstanding, but it's a lot less bad, you know, because third act misunderstandings, almost all of them suck ass or like liar review tropes. Like for example, A Bug's Life, or dare I say it, K-pop Demon Hunters. They have liar review tropes, and I don't. Okay, A Bug's Life I do like. I don't really like K-pop Demon Hunters very much though, but you know, that's really bad. But this one, because I don't like those third like liar review tropes, because the characters will be like, oh damn, why didn't you tell me earlier? And then like this whole fiasco will break out. But see here, they're so understanding. Look at this. They're all like, she's like very. Yeah, you see, even like they are the ones taking the fault. It's so. This is so. This is actually like a live review show. If it wasn't shit, you know what? You've redeemed yourself, Blue Archive, from the shitty event story that came out the last stream that I had with this one, which is pretty damn good. I also say the after school sweets club one was also pretty good as well. I think I didn't really read through that one all that much, but it looked really good. And I think they put in a lot of effort to like the mini games and whatnot, because the mini game had like multiple endings or something, which is way better than the previous stream's event story, which was just ass. I think they really redeemed themselves with this one. This one seems to be really good as of now. I seem to really like this one thus far. Huh. Damn. That was actually, that looked really cool. Alright. Let's see. Let's see who it is. Damn. Don't touch that dial. Mr. Antenna's TV time. Yeah, this is a third act misunderstanding if it was actually done well. You know what? Congrats, Blue Archive. Props to you. Like, people say that Blue Archive's writing, like, some people outside the fandom say that Blue Archive's writing is not that good. But they are one of the only, like, pieces of fiction I've seen that has done a liar review trope well. You know, like, not annoying. Even the well acclaimed K-pop Demon Hunters had a fucking shitty liar review trope. Right? And this one is like an actual good one. Like, the characters are understanding and the characters, you know, they act like real friends, you know? You know what I mean? Hi, Mom. Oh, she's not noticing me. Mom. Mom, over here. Hi, Mom. Maybe she's outside. Oh well. It's okay. Hey, Mom. But yeah. Yeah, that's right. The power of friendship, am I right? Oh, another notification. Oh. Ah, back to the video. Yeah, dude, that's called the troublemakers. That's kind of hilarious. Oh, that's personal. Oh, that's personal. Damn, bro. That was a sick burn. That was personal, bro. That that, that was uncalled for. The raccoon is crazy. I can't believe a random NPC is the mastermind of this event story. That's kind of funny to think about. Okay, I should clarify. A nameless NPC is the mastermind of this event story. She's literally just called Dark Leader. That's hilarious. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna AFK for a second. Let me mute my mic. Testing, testing. Uh, test. Testing, testing. Alright, okay, good. Back online. Now we have to do gold, clarify something. Shut the fuck up! I have to clarify something. Yeah. Damn. Excuse me. Mimori is a sneaky little asshole. Oh, I love this song. This song is one of my favorite Blue Archive tracks. Yippee. I mean, I kind of saw that coming, but it would have been kinda. It would have been kind of interesting if. Imagine if two of them got through, but the other two didn't. That would be so interesting. But, I don't know. I mean, it's a bit cliche, but. Yeah, I wonder how the story's gonna go from here, though. Okay, it appears we are more than halfway done. That's amazing. So they're gonna have to fight each other. Okay. Um, I think uh that the the two, what's their name again? Uh, this Renji and Kikyo are gonna win. I'll be surprised if they don't, because I mean, as of now, I haven't really predicted the plot all too well. So maybe they might surprise me with this one. But thus far, it seems that's how it's gonna go. They are gonna win. And eventually, Kikyo and Renji, am I pronouncing her name right? Yeah, both of them are gonna have to fight, 1v1, and then Kikyo is gonna win. That's that's what I'm gonna suspect. Kikyo is gonna win, and she's gonna learn that she's not, that she has her own worth. Yeah, that's, I I mean, I wouldn't mind if that's how the story actually ended, because that's really nice. But of course, Blue Archive is known for subverting expectations, so yeah. So real. Oh, goodness gracious. What in tarnation? Oh, oh, they're edging us. Alright, sure thing. Mutual pride. Nom nom. Oh, uh, saw your video on your first impression on Blue Archive. I see. Firstly, welcome to the stream. Uh, Fan Dingo 3318. Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for being the first person in the live chat today. Yeah. And secondly, yeah, my first impression, Blue Archive video. That's just an hour-long video. And it also used my text-to-speech bot voice, so it's pretty outdated. I've been playing the game for like 2.5 years now, I think. So I've been playing the game for quite a while. So that video is quite outdated, I will say. Um, I have made some recent Blue Archive videos as well, so Blue Archive analysis videos with like my actual voice, and they are less outdated. So yeah, just want to bring that up. But thanks for joining in. Thanks for watching the video anyway. So yeah, welcome to the stream, man. honestly, it is quite crazy to think how my most popular analysis video is like the one with the text-to-speech bot. That, and it's a 1 hour video with a text-to-speech bot, and that's the one that got the most views, the most likes as well. So it's like something wrong there. It's been a while since I rewatched the First Impressions Blue Archive video, because some parts about it I don't think aged too well. You know, personally, if I were to re-edit the video, I would have toned down some of the jokes. I think I went a bit too far with the jokes at times, but I probably would definitely no longer use the text-to-speech, but I'll use my real voice to record the thing. And I do think that the editing for that video was a bit overstimulating a bit. You know, there's a bit too much going on in that video, and I keep jumping to different points throughout. So I think it's a bit outdated, but hey, you know, it was one of my first few analysis videos that I made, so for one of my first few, I think it was not bad. You know, I mean, it's definitely by far not my favorite analysis video I've made, because that, as of now, would go to the Love Live one. You know, the Love Live School Idol project, the 2 hour long one, because I think that one is more like well written, and that one, I think most of the points have aged well for that one. Then yeah, even though a lot of people disagree with me on the Love Live one, I still stand by what I said in that one. That I do still think that Love Live Sunshine kinda sucks. But yeah. Then, but yeah, it's kinda crazy to think about. Yeah, I mean, I'm kinda shocked that it stayed as like my most popular analysis video till this day, you know. I'm working on another like very long analysis video right now, where I rank. It's also my first ranking video as well, where I rank every DCEU movie from worst to best. That one I hope becomes my new most popular analysis video, because that one I worked really hard on that one. That one is like many months in the making video. I've been working on that video since August. Yeah, so August, September, October, November, December. You know, I think it's only gonna come out in December. I'm finished with like, I think half of the video already, so I'm finished with half of it. Yeah. I hope I can finish it by December. Wait, not by December, like in December itself, I can finish it. I hope that becomes my most popular one. I will make it my new channel trailer, that's for sure. Replacing the Love Live analysis video. So, yeah. I don't know why I started ranting about my analysis videos all of a sudden, but I mean, just reminding me of my first impressions of Blue Archive, that video, it just, you know, reminded me of my journey as an analysis YouTuber, like starting out from using text-to-speech bot, and then after the success of the first impression of Blue Archive, that one like got thousands of views and like hundreds of likes. So in my eyes at least, that one was really successful. That was the most successful analysis video I've done. Then I started to work on other text-to-speech bot analysis videos. Like I did one on Uzaki-chan, then I did one on other music animes. Then I also did one like game theory parody video using my text-to-speech bot for like April Fools. And all those other text-to-speech bot videos from then on did not do as well as the Blue Archive one. And so I think it was also because, yeah, I mean, no one wants to watch a text-to-speech bot ramble, right? Let's be real with ourselves. So when it came time to doing the Love Live video, because I knew I was gonna do a Love Live analysis video eventually. It was a hard decision for me to make whether or not I should continue with the text-to-speech bot or I should move on to actually revealing my voice. And then I realized, you know, maybe it's better to reveal my voice, because Love Live was a topic that was very personal to me, and so I felt if I conveyed, like, let's say, my anger or my emotions through a text-to-speech bot, it would not sound genuine. But if I use my real voice, it's gonna like sound genuine, you know. So that's what happened. When I did the Love Live one, I did contemplate. In fact, I asked a lot of my family and friends if they felt it was a good idea. Then they're all like, you know what, sure, go ahead. It's not like you're showing your face. Of course, I don't plan on showing my face onto YouTube anytime soon. Maybe if we hit 1 million subs, yeah, whatever. So after the Love Live video, that one kind of surprised me because it was 2 hours long. Yeah, and I didn't expect it to go 2 hours long. So a 2-hour long video with my voice, and that was my first video with my voice, and it was like twice the length of the Blue Archive one. And it's my second most popular analysis video, right behind the Blue Archive, first impressions of Blue Archive 1. It only has a few hundreds, like as of now, it's only a few hundreds off. But the number of likes is significantly less. There's like 100 less likes, and there's a lot more dislikes on the Love Live one because a lot of Love Live Sunshine fans did not like the video. You know, they absolutely hated it. They ripped it to shreds. So after the Love Live one, I started doing just I just started to do a lot more analysis videos. This year alone, actually, last year I released another analysis video. It was Transformers, related to Transformers 1, because it was not doing well in theaters, and I was like, you know what, maybe I should promote it. So I did. That one didn't do well, unfortunately. I thought I was gonna do well because they had my voice inside. So yeah, but it didn't do too well. Then the next year, like this year, February, I released Misono Mika. Misono Mika one, the Misono Mika analysis video, was such a last minute decision. I did not have any plan to do a Misono Mika video. That's the thing, right? Because it's like a lot of people wanted me to make a part 2 to the first impressions of Blue Archive analysis, and I did not know what to say. I genuinely did not know what else to add. Like, people were just begging me. They were like, okay, not really begging but they were like going like, please make a part 2, please make a part 2. In fact, one person went to another video of mine and asked me in the other video, not related to Blue Archive, hey, are you gonna do a part 2 to your Blue Archive? And I was like, people really want a part 2, so you know what, I'll give them the part 2 that they want. And I made them at first I thought of reviewing Blue Archive the animation, because Blue Archive, I always wanted to review Blue Archive the animation. But the thing about Blue Archive the animation is that it's so mid that I just do not have anything to say about it. I just think it's mid. I think it's like a 5 out of 10 at best, and I think that's about it. It's just mid. And so, like, a mid movie, like a mid show, you don't have much to say about something that's mid, right? I mean, all you gotta say is, oh, it's mid. I like some parts of it, I didn't like some parts of it. Yeah, that's all I have to say about Blue Archive the animation. That's like the nutshell of it. Then I did a stream where I pulled for Misono Mika, and then afterwards I did all of the Misono Mika and the relationship stories. Then I realized, oh shit, I actually like this character a lot. I think this character is more complex than I initially thought. So at first, I remember after I finished her relationship story, I was like, oh shit, she's actually a really like complex character. So then I like jotted it down somewhere, like why I thought Misono Mika was so complex, like how she represented redemption and whatnot. Then afterwards I was like, yeah, this definitely needs to be in a video. So it was like very last minute. I did the whole video. I made it in like 2 weeks. Yeah, I edited the whole thing. I wrote the script, I recorded the script, and I edited it all in 2 weeks. So the entire video was like made in 2 weeks, which I think is the fastest for any analysis video I made. Then Bocchi the Rock, that's the next one. April Fool's Bocchi the Rock video where power scale Bocchi. That one I always wanted to do as well. That one, unlike the Misono Mika analysis one, which was very last minute, the Bocchi power scaling video was not last minute. That one I always been planning to do, and I think you can kind of tell that, you can kind of see that, because it's one of the longer analysis videos I've made this year, and there were lots of points that I brought up in that analysis video. Then surprisingly, that Bocchi power scaling one did quite well. Like, surprisingly, I was not expecting it to do as well. In fact, I was bracing for it to do even worse than the Transformers 1 video. Because, let's be real, which mofo is gonna watch a video where I say that Bocchi is like the strongest fictional character of all time? Like, no one's gonna oh, fuck. No one's gonna watch that shit. But turns out I was wrong. Everyone watched, like, a lot of people watched it. It's currently my third most popular analysis vid. It has I think it has like 70 plus likes, and it sits at 1,000 like 1,000 views, or maybe 2,000, I forgot, but it sits at 1,000. I think that video was the Bocchi video. I think it's one of my more overrated ones. I think I've definitely done better analysis videos before. I don't really get the hype for that one, no lie. After the Bocchi one, because of course that one was made as a joke. That one, yeah. Afterwards, I decided to watch the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy, because Epic Universe was opening up. So I was like, oh, why not? So I watched it, and then I was like, oh shit, I have like a lot to say, and I want to let the whole world know that I like the second movie a lot, and I don't like the third movie. And so I wrote like the whole that one was also very last minute as well. But yeah. Then the Blue Archive soundtrack analysis, the Blue Archive soundtrack analysis, that one was not a last minute decision. That one I had always been planning to do that since after I released the first impressions of Blue Archive video. A few days later, after I released that video, I played the story, and then the Team 140 came on, and then I was like, oh shit, I need to talk about it, because I love the Team 140 of Blue Archive. Then I was like, you know what, I need to make a video about that. Then I just analyzed the soundtrack of Blue Archive in general, and I was like, yeah, this has enough content to fill me up for like one 20-minute video. So that's what I did. I wrote a script while I was editing my How to Train Your Dragon video. I was writing the script for the Blue Archive soundtrack analysis. So yeah, then afterwards I recorded my lines. Then I have a lot to say about my analysis videos. Maybe I should do a watch party one day. Oh well. Yeah, then I released it. Then it did fine. The How to Train Your Dragon video and the Misono Mika video only started to gain traction after a while. You see, that's the thing. They were very poorly received at first, but then they slowly started to grow and grow as time went on. So now both of those videos are at 1,000. Then going back to the Blue Archive soundtrack analysis, that one only sits at 100, like just several hundreds as of now, and that's really sad, because I thought that video was pretty, like, it's, for what it is, it's pretty good, because I'm not a music expert, but considering what I break down in that video, I think it was not bad for like a first time analyzing music video. Then after the Blue Archive one, I was really passionate about the Blue Archive one. I'm like kind of sad that the one didn't do too well, here's one that I was also quite disappointed didn't do as well as I expected. The most recent, okay, not the most recent, the most recent actual analysis video. Uh, why I prefer the Captain America Brave New World to Deadpool and Wolverine. I think that video is pretty underrated. Okay, I know that's kind of weird, like a guy saying his video is underrated, but I don't know. I think that video deserves more than the Bocchi the Rock one. You know, it's like the Bocchi the Rock one. Like, if you don't watch it, like that, like I could live without the thousands of views on the Bocchi the Rock one. You know, but the Brave New World one just kind of so unfortunate because I wanted more people to realize that Brave New World was not as bad as it looked. But oh well, you know, things are just how it is, I guess. The Brave New World one is not, it's not a last minute decision. That one I've been planning to write an analysis on ever since I watched the movie back in February, I think. So yeah, that's then current day. I'm working on a DCEU ranking video where I rank every DCEU movie from worst to best. I've been working on this video for like God knows how long, since August, as I stated just now, and it's probably the hardest video I've made so far, no lie, because there was so much, like, firstly is the fact that you have to sit through and watch all 16 movies of like the DCEU movies. You have to like sit through and watch all of them, which is really really tiring because most of the DCEU movies range from mid to literal shit. So it was kind of difficult to watch those movies because you were either getting something mid or you were either getting something shit. There's literally like almost no in between, and there's like only like a handful that are above average or actually good. So yeah, it was like, firstly it's just hard to sit through all the movies in general, then the script writing as well, because once you finish watching the movie you have to write a script. I have to write like just write down my thoughts immediately after watching the movie, and sometimes I would be so drained after watching the movie. I'm like so tired after watching like the shitty movie, then I'm like, bro, I'm gonna procrastinate on writing the script, you know, like, yeah, because it's just like so mentally draining to watch a movie and then write a script for it, like jot down your thoughts on it afterwards, you know. Yeah, and then after that, the recording process as well was also difficult, in the sense that that video was the loudest I had ever screamed in a video, because in that video I get so mad that I literally raise my voice and I scream. Of course most of it is acting. I'm not actually mad, it's just that I one of the psychology tricks to make people like quote unquote believe you is if you actually show emotions more. And so by making yourself more angry, it kind of makes it seem more genuine in a sense. So of course I was like, and also part of it is because the movie is actually genuine shit. There's many movies in the DCE ranking video that I feel really strongly towards. Some positive and some, okay, mostly negative. There's one movie in that ranking video I hate with a burning passion. Yeah, and the script for that video is the same length as the Love Life one, 37 pages. The Google Docs that I wrote it in is 37 pages. So it might, okay, but then again I deleted lots of lines from the video. I deleted lots of lines. I recorded lots of lines. I also deleted lots of lines from the final product, because some of it is kind of like, while I was editing the video I was like, yeah, the video can function without that line, so I just removed it, you know. There was a joke in the ranking video where I talk about being sponsored, being like a paid show from like Warner Brothers, I removed that joke because I removed that joke last minute. I recorded myself reading out that joke, but last minute I went out to Javier 2.0 Decoder and I asked him, hey, should I remove that joke? And then he was like, yeah, you should, because after all, this is a ranking video first and not a critique on the DC fandom, or more so the Snyder fandom. And so I was like, you know what, you're kind of right. So I ditched the whole joke. I think that joke took out like 5 lines. So yeah. So I'm suspecting the video will be around, like based on what I've calculated, it should be around an hour and 45 minutes, maybe, or maybe 2 hours. But either way, even if it's 2 hours or not, longer than the Love Live video or not, it's still gonna be the new channel trailer, because that shit was so mentally draining. And it didn't help that while I was making that video, I was like going through like many things as well. Like I had existential dread. Like, have you guys experienced existential dread before? Like when you start to realize, like, you start to really question your own wakamo. You start to question your mortality, and you're like, damn, bruh, what happens after death? You know, you start asking yourself these questions and whatnot, and then you really start to think to yourself, the grand scheme of things, life is kind of meaningless, and it's like really haunting, and it haunted me for like 2 weeks. And while I was having that like dread, at the same time I was editing the video. So yeah, it's like, it was very, I would say editing the video kind of took my mind off of that thing. But while I was editing the video, I also thought to myself, it's kind of worthless at the end of the day. Like editing this video is like kind of worthless effort at the end of the day, because you're all gonna die eventually. So yeah, but it was also kind of therapeutic for me when I was editing the video. In the sense that while you're editing, it kind of takes your mind off of the existential dread. But I've gotten over it. It took me 2 weeks for me to just accept my mortality and be like, oh, it's fine. We all gonna die anyway, so what? So it just like took me a while to accept my mortality and be like, okay, this is fine. Life is worth living. It's good. And then what else? Yeah, then also my storage space, because this is this is a more than an hour long video. So of course the storage space is not gonna be enough. And I may monetize my channel, but I don't earn big bucks from my videos. I don't earn like, I started monetization since I've been doing it for like a year already, and I've only earned, as of now, less than 300, which, now that I'm saying it out loud sounds a lot, but compared to, let's say, other YouTubers, this is not enough to make a living. You know what I mean? So I can't, like, this is like, it's more like a side hustle kind of thing, So it's like more a side hustle kind of thing. Yeah. So it's not really like the thing that earns me a living, It's just something that I like doing, but also gives me cash in the process, kind of. So yeah, and I don't really got the money or equipment to buy myself like a new editing computer or editing like software that can handle the gigabytes needed to have like thousands of videos on your phone or computer. Yeah. Whatever. I've been rambling a lot about my analysis videos. I just like discussing about my analysis videos, because those are the videos that I put the most thought in. I would say, I don't know. Those are the videos I put the most. Like live streams, I just go with the flow. I just do whatever I want. I just go with the flow, right? Then battle edits are kind of brainless. You know what I mean? They're like they're my main source of income, but they're kind of brainless. When I'm making them, I don't think. I don't think when I make them. I just make them. I mass produce them basically when I make battle edits. So, or then like meme videos. Of course, meme videos they definitely do. Some of them do take effort, but sometimes they don't. Like, surprise, surprise. The one of my most popular videos, Welcome to the Underground. How was the fall? I made that video in less than 30 minutes. Yeah. The shortest I have made an analysis video is in 2 weeks. And that was also considering the fact that I did not have to go out. Like, okay, not go out. I didn't have to work at the time. I was like completely free. I was just staying at home the whole day. I was at home kind of thing. So I was practically editing the video all day, every day. You know? For like 2 weeks straight. When I was making the Misono Mika video. And that's the shortest I have made an analysis video. And it took me 2 weeks. My most popular videos, Welcome to the Underground, How was the Fall, only took me 30 minutes to make. 30 minutes. Yeah. So, yeah. And in fact, a lot of my more popular videos just don't take me that long to do at all. Like, there's one which is the Tenor, it's TV time, right? But I added the Spampton Big Shot vocals. And that one is one of my most popular videos. But I only spent like an hour doing that one. Or like less than an hour. I think the reason why it took long was because I tried multiple variations of that. Yeah. So that's why it took long. And there was also some technical difficulties when I made that. But either way, I think without technical difficulties, it would have only taken me like 30 minutes to do that video. So, and literally my most popular video, the one that earned me 1 million views, is basically comparing the To The Bone videos side by side. That one got me 1 million views. And that one, I think, only took me 10 minutes to make. My most popular video took me 10 minutes to make. That's kind of like that, but then a video that takes me weeks to make only gets several hundreds. That's kind of bullshit, innit? I mean, of course, I'm happy that at least I have a video that has 1 million views. But it's like, can't the 1 million views go to something that I actually put in effort to do? You know what I mean? I don't know. So it's so weird because it feels as if the less I put effort into making something, the more views it gets for like some reason. You know? Yeah. What is preach meaning? Preach meaning. Deliver a sermon or religious address to assemble with typically in the church, publicly proclaim to teach. Okay, believe. Preach means slang. Oh, strong agreement. Strong agreement. Okay, cool. Maybe I will like this guy. Oh, his name is Barry. Whatever. Oh, I got 4 likes on this stream. That's crazy. I did not expect that. I didn't see that. Can't can't believe talking about my past videos actually allowed me to get like 4 likes. That's crazy. Because it did not have 4 likes until now. So yeah. But okay, now that I think about it, the more I think about it, the more I realize maybe I should have a watch party where I break down my analysis videos. I think I have like lots to say about them. You know, maybe towards the end of the year I can do that. Towards the end of the year, yeah. Then I will break down. I will probably split it into like 2 parts. Where my first part I'll be breaking down all the pre-DCE ranking videos, like the Misonomika one, the Boshi one, the How to Train Your Dragon, the soundtrack analysis, and Brave New World. Then the second stream I will address the DCE one, because I think yeah it's better to split into 2 parts. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. I have a lot to say about them because there's a lot of like thought process that goes through making these videos, right? It's like really a lot of thought process when you're making analysis. You not only have to like there's yeah, I don't know, maybe I should save it all for the watch party when I do it, but yeah, I have a lot to say about my videos in general. Because this is such a strange channel. Can I say that? Because the things that I'm actually passionate about, they don't get the views that I want. But things that I'm like not that passionate about, they are the ones that get the views. So it's like kind of such a weird channel. But at the end of the day, I'm still kind of I'm still proud of it in a way, because it's like okay, yeah, sure, the views isn't going where you want it to go, but at the end of the day, yeah, like I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm like bragging or delusional, but I think I am the like it's kind of above average, right? I don't a lot of like YouTubers that I see, like some of them, like most that I've seen, they only have like 10,000, you know, and then it's like damn, bro. But of course, you also gotta be modest as well and be like, at the end of the day, I'm still human. I'm still a mortal. Of course, definitely. But it's just so amazing to see how far this channel has come from a place where I used to post Gacha Live videos to like this 21.3k is a kind of crazy number. Yeah, it's kind of a insane number to think about. That's 21.3k, and I have 2 videos that have reached a million views. I think that's amazing. Of course, it's not like what I like. It's not the videos I want to be popular, but at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter, because I still accomplished like something, and I think honestly that's good enough. You know, I accomplished something. Yeah, and even if my analysis videos don't get the views that I want, I think, you know, it's fine, because because I mean, I at least try. I tried. That's the thing. I think that goes to a lot of like small content creators as well, in the sense that I think as long as you try to make something good, that is good enough. You don't need it to be big. You don't need it to be have a huge subscriber count. You don't need to have a huge subscriber count to make something good. A lot of people that I adore on YouTube, that I subscribe to, they have like they have less like subs than me, and that's not a bad thing, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how many subs they get. They they are making something impressive. A lot of like animators, from Blue Archive animators, a lot of them, a lot of analysis videos, analysis YouTubers, they all only have like thousands, maybe even hundreds of views, but they have actual like quality content. It's like actually good quality content, and it's like, and I subscribe to them because it they like, how do I describe it? They are able to accomplish something good, and you don't have to have a huge fan base to accomplish something. I won't even say I have a fan base. You know, like I just like most people subscribe to me just because they think edits look cool. You know, right? But it doesn't really matter because I think as long as you try and make something great, that's already good enough. Yeah. Because truth be told, like viewership, box office numbers, that never really mattered. I always hated the idea of like people saying, "Oh, this movie is better because it made more money in the box office." That's one of the dumbest arguments I've ever heard. Because also, by the way, I called it the fight 1v1. So yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I always hated whenever people were like, "Oh, this movie is better because it has a better box office number." Like, because that doesn't mean anything. A movie can be amazing and have and can flop in the box office. A movie can do really well and be horrible. For example, the live action Lion King movies. They suck ass. I've watched Mufasa. It sucks. It's mid, bruh. It's quite bad. But it made like what, a lot of money. I know it made a lot of money. In fact, I heard from some sources it made more than Sonic 3. But I think we can all collectively agree that Sonic 3 is better than Mufasa. Like, obviously, it's not even a contest because one is an actual movie and the other is not. That's really quite nice. Yeah. Just because, like, I don't think box office numbers really mean anything for a movie, or like whether a movie is good or not. Because a movie could be shit and do really well. A movie could be good and do really horribly. Like Transformers 1, literally one of the best movies to come out this decade, flopped in the box office, right? And we might never see a sequel. But it's such a complex and deep movie about friendship, and like there's also like a political message behind it somewhat. You know, with two friends falling apart because of their different political ideologies. One believes in killing, the other believes in redemption and whatnot. And it's such an interesting movie. And that movie flopped. I would argue it's better than Sonic 3. And Sonic 3 did better in the box office. So box office doesn't mean anything. Like genuinely. Yeah. So that summarizes it. Just because your video doesn't get lots of views doesn't automatically make it a bad video. And content creators don't need lots of views to make content. You know, there's a quote that I heard one time saying, from a YouTube short saying, "Oh, why do you keep making videos?" And the guy replies with, "Well, you see how I got like what, 10 likes? It shows that I made 10 people happy. That's enough to make me continue what I'm doing." I'm like, damn, bro, that's so real. Cause as long as you impact one person's life, that's good enough. And for all we know, that one person could be you. By making something, it impacts you, and that's good enough. It changes you, it makes you a better person. That's good enough, right? Being a YouTuber for me has also changed me as well. I personally feel that I think I've become a lot more patient. I would say, I don't know. I don't really know. But definitely YouTube has taught me lots of skills, and I definitely also knew to humble myself, like when I was making like content. I remember my dad humbled me and was like, just because your video gets 1,000 views doesn't really mean much. I'm like, yeah. And you know, at the end of the day, we're all human. Doesn't really matter all that much whether your video does well or does not, because as long as you accomplish something, that's good enough. A work of art is still a work of art at the end of the day. The worst anyone can make is a 1 out of 10. That's my quote for the day. The worst anyone can make is a 1 out of 10. Because as long as it's not AI generated slop, because AI generated slop is a 0 out of 10. As long as it's real actual content, like live stream, whether it be live streaming or making edits or I don't know, making memes. Unless it's not, you're not stealing content, or it's not some content farm slop, AI slop bullshit. It's a work of art at the end of the day, and that's good. Even never mind, I'm not gonna say it. But I would say even the worst you can make is a 1 out of 10, and that's not a bad thing. So always try, never give up. Even Skibidi Toilet has some merit, because at the end of the day, it's still a work of art. Even though I don't like it, I will come out and say this: I don't see the appeal of Skibidi Toilet. But, and this is a huge but, at the end of the day, it's still a work of art, and we have to. Even movies that I fucking hate, Man of Steel, I hate that movie with a absolute passion. Johanna the Barbarian, hate the anime. Demon Slayer, hate the anime. At the end of the day, they all range from 1 out of 10 to 2 out of 10. The reason why is because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. They're still works of art with people who actually put in effort to make them. And I think that's enough to at least gain it 1 point, you know? Yeah. I think that's enough for my rambling today. I've said a lot. I haven't been focusing too much on the story, but I think the takeaway from all this is, yeah, I think I kinda lost the plot here. I don't even know what I'm rambling about anymore. But oh well. That's crazy. Oh, notification. Can't believe it, really. A guy, just a single person in the live chat saying something about the first impression of Blue Archive video that I made just spiraled into me like a whole ass tangent, bruh. I think it was a 20-minute tangent. That's kinda crazy. Oh hell no, Wakamo. Okay, so is the story gonna turn shit now? I think the story might turn shit now. What is Wakamo doing here? Who invited bro? Blood thinks she's on the team. That's a really nice wave, by the way. I love that wave. Ooh, nice. They really went all out with the ocean thing. I like that. I really like that. 10 out of 10. What is the Wakamo theme? I think we kinda lost the plot. Wakamo. Firstly, I don't like Wakamo. I wanna say this. I don't like Wakamo. I think Wakamo is a two-pack of ass. And then she just budges in. Like, there's no foreshadowing at all. And she just budges in like that. I think this might just be the reverse of the previous story. You know the previous event story that I did on stream, where it's like the first part was really shit, but then the last like climax was really good. Then I think this one's like the first part is like really good, but then the climax is kind of shit. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe this could be good. I just get this over and done with, bruh. I don't want to see Wakamo no longer. We lost the plot, guys. We lost the plot. Oh, hello, Ice Spike Dash W3N. Hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah. me see something. Oh, damn. Okay. You can call me Ice Spike. Alright. Hello, Ice Spike. Welcome to the stream. Oh damn, this kind of aura though. I haven't seen this game before. Oh, this game is Blue Archive. Uh, yeah, it's a pretty unpopular game. I mean, there are some memes about it, but generally, like, to general audiences, it's not a really a well-known game. So, yeah, but for me, it's one of my favorite games of all time. In fact, this might just be my favorite game. So, yeah, and just for me at least. Um, I didn't really know about this game until like I saw ads about it, and then I also saw like a meme about it. Then I was like, oh, maybe I should try it out. And it turns out I actually like this game more than I thought I would. So, yeah. And I was kind of expecting that, but I think in this case, this one's kind of earned, so I can let it slide. I kind of like that. Yeah. Who is it this time, bro? Who is it this time? Oh. Just a random fire. I see. Last part. Epilogue. Let's go. Did as they did. The ocean looks really nice. Yeah. Damn, they really just went all out with the ocean design in this event story as a whole. So real. Umika, get out of here. I don't like your event story. Get out. Who invited bro? Blood thinks she's on the team. Our moment. Wow. Bro, my English is so bad. That's okay, man. It's fine. You know, a lot of my viewers, surprisingly, are not English speakers. Like, a lot of them are actually Spanish speakers. I'm actually really surprised at that. Because I don't even know Spanish like at all. Yeah, I know two languages. I know English and Chinese, and that's about it. Yeah, and even if I do know another language, I only know like a handful of words. Like I only know a handful of Japanese words. So yeah, really surprising that a lot of my viewers are Spanish. I did not really expect that. But it's a welcome surprise, you know. Everyone is welcome in the channel. Everyone. Yeah. I know French and a little bit of English. Oh, a French speaker. Damn, that's kind of rare and on the channel. Wow, that's really nice. Welcome, that's awesome. One of the first few French speakers on the channel. Nice. Welcome. Yep. Oh, that's such a nice ending. They're all having fun. This is such a great ending. Oh man. You know, this truly is a blue archive. We even end on a blue sky. Really rubbing it in that this is in fact Blue Archive. A story about friendship and youth. So peak. Absolute cinema. A long ass title name too. Okay. You know what? I should probably give my full thoughts on this event story. Because that's just like what I like to do at the end of every stream. I like to give my thoughts on things. So, what I think this was pretty damn good. I will say this is definitely one of the better Blue Archive event stories out there that I've seen. I Yeah, I think as I stated, I think there's like a certain charm to the characters in this one specifically because I did not know much about them when I first started the stream, but now like there's like a bond, there's a really simple bond that all four of the characters had in this story. You know, they were it's a very simple like bond. It's not like complicated. It's not like Abydos or the game development department's like bond where it's like there's a lot of factors to it. There's a lot of like backstory and lore towards that. This one's like very simple. They're just they're just like friends. Full stop. You know, there's no like misunderstanding like thing going on. There's no like deep lore or arc. It's just friends being friends. And I think not saying that having like making them like complex is a bad thing. Like of course it's always a good thing to make your characters complex, but it's just a nice breather to have something more simple, something more digestible, you know, every once in a while. Uh yeah, and I think that's definitely the part that carried. I was just so surprised by how surprisingly likable these cast of characters are, you know? It's just they're so like forgiving with each other, you know, like I thought there was gonna be some liar reveal trope that happens in this like story, but turns out no. Like there was, but it was done really well. Like the characters were just like really forgiving about it. You know, like real friends. They were just like let go of it. They were just like they just kind of forgot about it at the end. You know, and I also like Ki Ki Kyo. I think that's her name. Kyo's like arc in this event where she learns to overcome her fear of swimming. I think that's really nice arc. Really simple but nice. I think that's essentially what this event story is. It's simple but nice, and there's no like big stakes in this whole event, which I think is such a breath of fresh air because almost every Blue Archive story, even some of the events, is some world-ending like threat. This one's just they just want to play a game. You know, it's like so nice, so wholesome, it's so charming. It's a nice breath of fresh air. And speaking of breath of fresh airs, as I stated many times throughout this stream, the water, the design of the water in this, really well done. Really love the design of the water. They really went all out with the water design and the basically the location of this place. It's like really nice, really gorgeous looking place. Yeah, Blue Archive doesn't miss with its designs. That's all I have to say. Yeah, I only have one big problem with this event story. I think that's the Wakamo at the end. I felt like they kind of pulled that out of their ass. Just a bit, but she only appears for like a short while, so I guess that's kind of like excusable. You know, like gotta have some conflict, I guess. Question mark. I don't know. Gotta subvert expectations, but it just felt like they pulled it out of their asses. Like they really just wanted Wakamo to be there, so they just pulled it out of their asses. I was like, hey guys, what should we do as our final conflict? Ah, fuck it, let's just put Wakamo in there. And I was like, yeah. But that's really my biggest problem. Other than that, I think this is a pretty dang good event story. I think this is definitely one of the better ones. Yeah. I think it's not trying to subvert expectations. I was thoroughly entertained from start to finish. Maybe it's because like halfway through the stream I just started rambling. I think that could also be another contributing factor to why I had quite a lot of fun with this stream. But yeah, I also think this event story is just really good in general. So yeah, I think that's all I really gotta say. Yeah. Had a lot of fun with this stream. Surprisingly, I did not expect myself to enjoy it as much as I did. Did not expect to ramble as much as I did. So yeah. Thanks for watching and good night, Kivatos.